What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Pet Shop Boys. And we're going to do what we did last time around, meaning the next two tracks in the expanded folder for Nightlife, 1999, provided by Seb, big thank you as always, are two B-sides to another one of the singles from the album. Specifically, the single this time is New York City Boy, and there are two B-sides for that single, so I'm going to do another 2-for-1, or in fact, a double, meaning 2-for-1. I usually use that phrase to mean two reactions in the same video. I'm going to do two videos, so a Pet Shop Boys double. Again, I may not do this every week, but as we go through the bonus tunes especially, and even more appropriately when they're both bonus tunes that have a connection like this, meaning being B-sides from the same single, it seems appropriate. In any case, the first one of these B-sides for the New York City Boy single is The Ghost of Myself. I really like that phrase. Obviously, I'm inclined to interpret that more figuratively, not preternaturally or metaphysically, but the idea of a ghost in a conceptual sense being a former articulation of yourself, a former version of yourself that, because of circumstance or simply time, is no more. And of course, the ghost could have emotional characteristics. It's the way you used to think and feel in an earlier situation or at a younger age. And perhaps, you could be haunted by the ghost of yourself. You could be looking back with regret, or maybe even wishing that you could be that version of yourself again, but that version is dead. It doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, there's a lot of ripe metaphor at hand for a phrase like this, but it definitely has a bit of poetry, and I certainly expect the feeling of the phrase to come across in Neil's vocals. So let's give it a listen. This is Pet Shop Boys. It's a B-side for the New York City Boy single from Nightlife, and the track is The Ghost of Myself.
It's an undistinguished room with a single bed I used to share with you at the weekend. Books and records, new wave and disco. We'll go for a swim and then the Cafe Picasso. Looking back now, I can see the ghost of myself as I used to be. Looking back now, I can see the ghost of myself haunting me. Rockabilly boys, camera crews in flood streets for the election. Mohicans, slums, clones go their own way. You packed up your stuff, I went to the V&A. Looking back now, I can see the ghost of myself as I used to be. Looking back now.
I like that a lot. So the Sonics definitely have this kind of down tempo, syncopated rhythm. Uh, I don't know if cold is the right word, but definitely has this a bit like emotionally detached feeling, at least as it hit my ears and brain, which I think is a fit to the lyrics as I understood them. More on that in a moment. But yeah, there were like, some of their hallmarks, like that orchestra hit sort of, synth sound, but kind of echoed and spacious. And definitely there was a feeling of, what's the right way to say it? It was like this mellow resignation, it felt like, which again I think maybe fits with the Sonics, or fits with the themes. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the Sonics, which felt very Pet Shop Boys, and yet they had a bit of like it was looking into the past. There was a bit of that like blurry kind of vibe to it. So yeah, I feel like that was all very well arranged or orchestrated to fit what I took from the lyrics, which is indeed being haunted by a past version of yourself, but specifically as it relates to time spent with and activities engaged in with this person who sounds like they're not in his life anymore, and he's like having these visions of this single bed, which admittedly, like sharing a single bed with someone made me think of a Bob Marley song. But yes, the idea that records and new wave and disco and the sounds and experiences of the past, and they used to go to this cafe, and I think they spent time at the pool, and so he's like thinking about these visions of the past, but that is associated, intimately connected with feelings and this person in their past, and the inability perhaps to get past those ghosts. So yeah, it is, I think, speaking to the passage of time, but also to the changing of circumstances. And there's a lament, but it does feel like he's essentially saying like, it's not even so much like, oh, I wish I could have that again. And he's not even saying like, necessarily, I don't think, that like, oh, I was betrayed, or oh, I have this, unresolved anger. It's more like, that's in the past, and I can't quite, I'm haunted by it. I can't get away from it, and the feeling is still here, but it's kind of like he's resigned to this situation where this former version of himself is still kind of, clouding his thoughts and feelings in the present. So I'm probably missing something here, but that seemed to be the overriding premise. So I look forward to any and all of you who can fill in more of the details. But as I said, I enjoyed the kind of mellow, almost detached down-tempo Sonics. It did seem like there was a filter or an effect on Neil's vocals for most of the track. It wasn't like, true or like smooth. It felt, again, a bit like mechanical, or again, maybe a bit ghostly. So yeah, definitely a cool track, and I am looking forward to people commenting on it. So let me know, and I will see you in a moment for the second B-side from this single. Peace.